Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Birdnest podcast. We are filming episode 7. As you can see, the background is completely different because we are visiting my buddy JOSHIE.
Hello, my name is Josh.
It's good to have you, bro, on this episode, man. Finally, dude. I've been planning this for a long time, y'all.
Yes, sir.
For a long time. So to start things off, tell me a little bit about yourself. Of course.
Okay, my name is Josh, and I've been a good friend of Ricky for a while now. He's always gotta laugh every time I'm on the podcast. How long have we known each other now? What, 10 years?
We met in 7th grade.
That had to be 2016.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you my version of meeting this guy.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
This is good. Okay.
So like we're in gym class. I meet him. I think we only had gym.
Yeah, we had
right?
we only had gym.
Did we have art class or no?
Did we?
I think we did.
I don't think we did. We might have.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. This is how I met Josh. All right. He's a good friend of mine. Joshie was in gym with me.
Yes.
And we're all walking in a single file line, and his AirPod falls off. And I'm like, oh shit, this is my friend. Like, this is my friend. I'm a good kid underneath. So I pick up this AirPod, and I put it in because I hear it, right? I'm like, what is this? I put it in, and all I hear is, who can relate? And I'm like, bro, he's listening to 1-800 by Logic, and I'm like, I'm flipping out. Nah, I'm just kidding, chat. I'm just kidding. Nah. Now, how I met him was completely different than how he met me, bro.
Okay. All right, you can go first. We have different stories of how we met, but you can go first because I know mine's correct.
Yeah, guys, if they're snoring in the background, our assistant fell asleep during production, so we do apologize by that. But how I met Joshie. So it was in 7th grade middle school. He doesn't know this, but it was a very, very hard time in my life, bro. Like the hardest time in my life was 7th and 8th grade. And you know how people have like music to listen to get through their day? I didn't have that. I had Joshie to get me through my day. And he doesn't know like what he's done for my life when I needed him. And I kind of like, this is like the first time I was telling him type shit. Sorry to do it on the podcast.
No, go for it, bro.
Yeah. Basically, I would come into school. Like, fuck it. It was hard, bro, to holding those tears, man. I'm telling you, like, it was stupid hard. I'd cry myself to sleep. I'd cry waking up. I would hold my tears the whole period because these kids treated me bad, whatever. But in 7th period, what period was it?
3rd?
No,
it wasn't 3rd.
It was like 5th or 6th.
Yeah, it was like 5th.
It was 5th or 6th. I felt like a loser, bro. I really did. I felt like nobody felt the way I felt like. But then this kid named Brayden would talk shit to Josh. And he would like expose him, and make him feel like I don't mean to be.
It roast me.
Like make him feel like a loser and shit.
Yeah.
So it felt like I didn't have to share that pain by myself. And his reactions to those roasts would make me laugh. And that was the only time in my life where like the only time in that period of the day where I would like start smiling and I could actually like enjoy my life for like that sliver period of a moment. So like I would look forward to going to school just to make it to that period because I knew that's like my time to like relax, like let everything go for a little bit and just, you know what I mean? Just have a laugh, you know, because Josh's reactions were just too fucking funny to like not laugh. Like it made you know what I mean? It's like when a person watches their favorite YouTuber that's depressed and they laugh at it. That's what it was for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thank you a lot for that. I really do, man. Like it means a lot, man. You don't know it, but you did a lot.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But to be fair though, I think what kept our friendship for so long is that like I struggled with friends too. Like I was always kind of that kid, like especially I think it's trauma from like maybe if I like went to like a therapist, he would tell me this shit and like it would be like a more psychological thing. But like I remember that this day will always be like just like nailed into my memory. It was like in kindergarten. And you're just a dumb kid. You don't know nothing in kindergarten, right?
Yeah.
And so I saw this kid, and he looked cool. Like, he just looked like a cool, chill dude. And I was like, because I wanted a friend, right? I just wanted to have friends. Like, it was just like, no big. And but you're a dumb kindergarten kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I go up to him in class, and I go, hey, what's your name? And he goes, whatever his name. I don't even remember his name. Like, I don't even remember. Like, Dominic or something. It was like, this is a Mexican kid, and I said, "Oh, well, do you want to be friends?" You know, just like, and it, like looking back, you would think like, "Oh, this is a sweet little kid."
Yeah.
He laughed at me, flamed the fuck out of me.
Damn.
In front of everybody, and everybody laughed. And the kid was he was a troubled like kid, like fucking dad probably beat him. Fucking loser. He came up to be a bully too, little fucking asshole. But like since that day, I've always had really like it's embedded in me. Like I had so much like problem with like friends. I've always like wanted friends, but I was never. And so then I ended up trying to be like class clown. Or like
you tried. I feel like you tried really, really hard.
I tried really, really hard to like,
and it backfired.
And it would backfire in my face, and everybody would look at me like I was a loser.
But because of that, I feel like you like in a way saved me, bro. I'm serious.
Maybe.
So I'm glad that you had that trauma. Not like in like that,
yeah,
but like it like.
But that was the thing about it. So then how we actually met. How we first met, when me and you came face to face and spoke for the first time. It was the night. It was the school day after. Me and Ricky had a mutual friend named Steven.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. He passed away when we were in high school. But we had a mutual friend named Steven, and Steven invited me to play online, to play on Xbox.
GTA, right?
We started playing zombies on BO1 with Rob and Roy. And then it went to GTA. And when we went to GTA, he invited this guy Ricky, which at the time I think it was Cutie.
I think it was one of Pikachu 5.
Or no, it was one of Pikachu. Yeah, it was one of Pikachu. You're right. And by the end of the night, everybody else got off. Everybody got off. Me and you stayed on GTA all night.
Oh, bro. Damn.
Like almost all night. We were playing together, and we were flaming. And I remember at that night, we were flaming Steven because he wanted to get off, and me and you kept wanting to play. So then we kept he got off, everybody got off, so it was just me and you left playing. We played like very late at night, then we got off. The next day, I'm like following Steven and like the group, and then you come up. And like and then Steven says, "Oh, this was one of Pikachu last night." Yeah. And immediately he started laughing and we started flaming Steven. We're like, this guy, he wanted to get off and shit, right? And I was like, yeah. But that was the first time that you and me ever came face to face. Yeah. That was the first time. So that was when we first met. Was when it was the day after we played with Steven.
Damn.
So that was when we first met. So like, if you knew of me first. That like it saw me first because I was I'm sure back then you could see me from a mile away because I was such a dumbass. Like I tried very hard to like be first. So I tried to be like class clown or be that dumb kid just to get attention, just so like people would like me. And then once I got to high school, I was like, then I cut that off and I just But it was that like nobody else wanted to be my friend. And even when I was like with like Steven and Rob. Like I could tell they didn't really want to be my friend. Like they hung out with me because they're like, I'll be nice to this kid. But it was never like they never really wanted me in the group. Yeah, like the little like in the mafia, like those little side characters, like those. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you were the only one that actually like wanted to be my friend. Yeah. And so I think that's what sparked. Like I mean, it was like you had your thing, I had my thing, and it was like a perfect meeting. Shit. No homo, because I sounded a little gay. Okay, well, it sounded just a little bit gay. A little bit gay. All right, but that's cool, dude. There was Steven actually started a rumor about you, which I always say time to time. It was don't say nothing yet. Let me explain it first. He said that back then. I don't know if he really smoked weed or not, but Steven would always say that there's a rumor that was spread around the whole. Okay, I already know where you're going. This isn't a rumor. He smoked weed on the sidewalk, like, and he hit it like 3 times, and he just knocked the fuck out and fell asleep on the sidewalk in the middle of the road. Is that true? What's the story behind that? That is not a rumor, but it didn't happen like that. So here's what happened. There was this one day. So Steven was a notorious weed smoker. He sold drugs, and way to describe. Well, I'm just saying, like, that was just, that was just the life that he lived. And I remember, being the dumb kid I was, just trying to fit in. I would say like, oh yeah, I do drugs too, you know, kind of thing. Like try to give that vibe that like I did drugs. I didn't. Like my entire life, my mom, my grandma have like hammered the idea.
Yeah, I did the same thing with Steven.
Drugs,
Yeah.
alcohol, nothing.
Yeah.
No drugs, no alcohol, and like even to this day, if like I don't get drunk, I don't get high, like you can't peer pressure me into that kind of thing. But at the time, I lied to make it like to make myself seem cool, right? So then one day I'm walking with him, and I used to never be able to like hang out with friends, and so he was like, oh, "Okay, follow me." So I walked with him to his house. His house wasn't too far from Harris. And I didn't know what we were doing. We were just like hanging out. And so I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm like hanging out with someone. I'm like, this is cool. Like I usually don't do that. We go to his house and he gets some weed. And this dude. Yeah, did you ever see his closet?
Nah, never.
He had closets full of socks. Just socks. Like a closet just like a closet, not like too like a shallow closet.
Yeah.
Nothing but socks and like towels, and inside was just buds and buds and buds of weed, right?
Oh shit.
So he got open a sock, got some. And then we went over to a creek or a little ditch, and he pulled out a fucking, you know those little like door stoppers, the ones that go ding, 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 ding,
yeah,
to like stop that like that's the spring. One of those. And he basically used that as a pipe.
What the fuck?
And so he put it in the, because it's like a funnel. It funnels like that. He put it like where it funnels. He sparked it and then smoked it. I'm shitting bricks. Yeah. Like I am nervous as fuck. This is like this is a do or die moment.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do because I've like all my life I'm like no drugs, no alcohol, but I've lied to this guy to make it. And so now he's not like testing me, but now I'm being put to the test. You know what I'm saying? So then he passes it to me, and I don't know what to do. So I'm like, and so he's like just go just puff it. Like okay, I'm like what do I do? So what I did because I used to smoke Smarties.
Smarties?
I used to smoke Smarties.
Yeah, like
back then that used to be a thing where like you would crush them up, still keep it in the wrapper, and then like draw it in, and it would like come out like a smoke. That was my only thing that I knew what to do. So it's basically like puffing it like a cigar.
Yeah,
that's what I did with the weed. And he saw that it was in my mouth, and he saw that I didn't inhale it. And so I'm like, as I had it in my mouth, I'm like, ooh, right? And he's like, no, you have to inhale it. He's like, you have to inhale it. Yeah. I was like, oh, I was like, I did. He's like, no. He's like, well, just do it again. So then I do it again, but I tuck my chin so that way he couldn't see, and then I like blow it out. And then I don't know. He just like, okay, whatever. So then he took it, whatever. I didn't know how to get out of that situation because I knew we would have had to smoke the whole thing, and he would have found out. Yeah. I had to do something in order to get out of this. Yeah. So I started like acting like I was tripping. Yeah. I was going off tooth puffs off of a normal bud of weed. Like it wasn't anything it wasn't angel dust or nothing. Yeah. Like, but I immediately start like, whoa. Bro, like I'm free, like right, like I'm really putting it onto it, right?
Oh,
it's because like it's kind of why like I started like.
How come you never told me this shit ever? You know, I always bring this story.
I don't know, well, because I'm kind of embarrassed about it, but now it was so long ago. I'm like fuck it. See, because like you know that's kind of why I started to be an actor now, because ever since I was a little kid, I've always been able to like pretend. Yeah. Because that's all. When you have no friends, that's all you can do. Yeah. So. That you know, I put on my acting pants on, or whatever the fuck, and then so I was just tripping balls. I acted like I was tripping balls, and he's like, chill. He's getting nervous. He's getting nervous too because he's like, what if he's like gets us in trouble or something? Yeah. And for some fucking reason, I thought to make it believable. I remember this. I go to Steven. We go to this curb, the curb that you're talking about. Yeah. We get to this curb. And immediately I'm like, look, bro, I just gotta like lay like down or something. I gotta lay down. So I get on the curb, and then I just Steven, and I hear, because I'm not passed out. He's like, wake up, bro, wake up. Like he's even freaking out. I can hear it. He's like, bro, come on. I'm there for like 30 seconds, 45 seconds, whatever. Immediately, I wake up like, what the fuck? What happened? I'm like, what happened? He's like, chill. You're tripping.
Yeah. like you overdose or something.
Like, or something, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so I kept that going, that I'm like freaking out. We end up going to Church's Chicken. Do you remember that Church's Chicken? It was like right there. Mm-hmm. We ended up going to that Church's Chicken. We got some chicken. There was a volleyball game happening. A volleyball game, basketball game, I don't know. At Harris. We walked there.
Damn.
And he was like just playing on my phone. Like he gave me like Angry Birds on his phone or something.
Yeah.
He's like, just chill.
W man.
Yeah. And it, I feel bad because he was being like a good like friend, kind of like making sure I was cool. But I think he just didn't want to get in trouble. He didn't want to get caught. But no, yeah. So that's what happened. Is I was faking it because I got myself in that situation. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's what that was. So
damn.
Yeah, I don't think I told anyone. I don't think I've told anyone.
That's crazy because I've always heard this rumor. Yeah, for like months I brought it up to him and I would always clown on him for it because it was just funny. Like crazy to pass out on the curb after doing like 3 hits.
And it was, and I swear to God, it was 2 puffs. Yeah, it was 2 puffs, and none of them even went down my throat.
Yeah, damn.
But yeah,
did you ever smoke weed after that?
No, but I have done drugs. It wasn't willing. I wasn't willing. It wasn't like I didn't know I was doing it.
Oh, what were they?
It was lean.
Oh yeah, I have my story on that too.
You know that story?
I have my own story.
Oh, you have your own story?
Yeah.
What's your story?
I'll say it for another time. It wasn't lean. It was cough syrup. I got cough syrup.
Well, because it was. It's. I
didn't know. Yeah, I'm calling it lean. But
it is lean. It's lean.
I know it's cough syrup.
You did?
No, and I was super sick at the time. This person had dropped it off for me. Dropped off my house, gave me some, and out of nowhere, I took it, and I was like, "What is this? It tasted good." I was like, "What is this? This tastes good." Mm-hmm. And they said, "Oh, it's this." And I looked at it, and I remember it's that bottle from Lil Pump whenever he would drink lean.
Yeah.
I saw it, and I was like, "Bruh." I'm like, "You gave me lean," and I was like, at first it wasn't hitting me, and then I'm just driving my car, and we're going somewhere. Boom.
Really?
I get slumped midway.
Like it hit you that quick?
Yeah. And I'm like, "Oh shit, I cannot drive. I gotta go home." So I turned around, and I started heading back home.
Oh, you were driving, so this was like recent.
So this was in October.
This was October.
This was in October.
Last October?
This October. No, 2 Octobers ago.
Oh, 2 Octobers ago. So
yeah.
So this is pretty recent.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I'm driving back home, and I'm like, "Oh shit, I cannot make it home." So I just parked by the neighborhood, kind of close to my house, and I'm like, let me just take a little nap. And we end up switching cars.
Damn.
We end up switching seats, and they drive back home for me. Park my car in the driveway, and then from there I get off. And I don't know where, bro. It made me flirty, bro.
Are you serious?
The lean made me flirty, yeah. when guys are like, when they're like,
yeah.
You're so beautiful. Like that, I became that way. I can like not in a weird way, just like in a funny way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I could tell, like my mind was like telling me like, just look at her eyes and like don't stop because they're beautiful. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like that's
dude,
what
that's so bad.
But it was like a cool little feeling because it made me feel like a kid again. It made me feel like a kid again. I was like, you know what I mean? Like if I was hit like a love potion, you know what I mean?
Like a love,
yeah. And at that moment, I just wanted to like lean in and give them a kiss. You know what I mean? Like it was like that's like the lean took over, bro.
That's crazy.
And I tell you guys, it is super super addicting. Like I didn't get addicted to it, but in my mind, because I'm like I can tolerate things hella.
Yeah.
I'm really good disciplined, but like. My back of my mind was like, this shit tastes so good. I want to keep trying it. But I would stop myself, of course.
Yeah.
and I never did. And I just don't want to do it anymore. But it tasted so good. It was amazing. Tasted so good.
It tastes good.
It makes me feel great.
Yeah.
It really, really. If you have coughing, whatever.
Yeah.
Clears it out like that.
Yeah. Because
only thing I've ever known to clear my shit like that.
Because I mean, with the Sprite and then the Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, I bet it tastes so good.
And then I mean, you know, all my life I've had a ginormous sweet tooth. I have the hugest sweet tooth you ever. I mean,
really?
Example, so empty box of oatmeal cream pies right there.
And those are hella sugary, bro.
Yes, they are. But those, like, I could eat a whole thing of those. I could eat 2 whole thing of those in like one sitting. I'm just like and not be.
That's crazy, bro.
So in my story, this was 4th grade. And again, hanging out with the druggy kids. But this is when I was on West Side. Okay. So not West Side,
Peace
like
Middle School.
At Pease Middle School.
Yeah.
Which
Pease Middle School.
It is West Side, but it's not like West Side where he.
Yeah, West Side. Shout out to Tafoya. All my people from Tafoya, man. Shout out to y'all, bro. Best. Those are my. I had a look in my life. If I were to look at my history, those are my glory days.
For real?
I'm serious. Those are my glory. 6th grade. I felt like I was untouchable, man. I was on top of the world, bro. That's why 7th and 8th grade crushed my world, and it hit me like super hard, bro. Some people know. Some people might know. There was even I'll bleep this out. I don't know if you know. Not Omar's girl, but no, she
the like real pretty one.
Yeah, the volleyball one.
The volleyball one, yeah.
She tried to make people laugh at me by like tripping me. Like she stuck her they told me to go up and go pick up like a piece of pork, the English teacher, and I'd always keep my head down and I'd just cry like this. And as I was walking, she like stuck her leg out like last second, like on purpose. And there was kids like waiting to giggle like afterwards, and I almost tripped. Like I like caught myself. Luckily, thank God, it would have been embarrassing. And I'm just like, dude, these kids are just so fucked up. Like I'm not talking to nobody. All I'm doing is crying. I can't hold it in, and I'm just trying to get this piece of homework and just sit back down, take a cry even more, just keep my head down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't like nobody looking at me cry or shit like that. It hurts. You know what I mean? So yeah. That hurt. Yeah.
That shocks the fuck out of me. I didn't know that.
That's why I tell you I hate the fucking snoring. Whenever like I don't hate these kids because we were all kids. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I definitely don't ever wanna. I gotta achieve more than all of them.
Yeah.
I gotta achieve more than like. Yeah. I'm bleeping that name out too.
You're gonna
Him and basically, you're not supposed to bring food into the football locker room.
Right.
And I haven't ate all day, bro. I missed lunch because if you brought lunch to school, the kids will make fun of you. Because they're like, well, you can't afford lunch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't going to I just left my lunch in my backpack, and I didn't eat it. And I forgot that I had like $10 in my pocket, something like that, because my mom had given me that for something important. But I was like, I'm going to use this for food. I'm hungry. And it was a basketball game there at the time, after football practice. So I'm like, bet. So I go in there, I get my nachos and soda, and they're like, the coach is like, you can't bring food into the football room, and I had to go get something.
Right.
I'm like, shit. So I asked, I don't know, I think I asked, because I didn't trust. I asked him to, hey bro, can you please hold my food for me? I gotta go get something because my parents waiting for me outside. I gotta get my backpack or something like that, and I can't bring food in there. And like, yeah, sure, bro, I got you. So I leave my food, my it was chips and nachos and a soda, and I go in there and I'm rushing right, getting my stuff out, and I go outside, and I just see my nachos on the ground, the soda like basically empty, and they both just ran off. So they ate my shit and took off. You know what I mean? Yeah. That hurt. That's the shit that I went through, but because of you, bro, it like I could go to school because I knew I have like at least one period where I'd be okay.
I never knew that. Yeah. That's crazy.
I had shit like little shit like that would happen every day, bro, and it just hurt. Like it broke my heart, bro. Because I was already broken. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, but like thank God that shit's over, bro. I'm telling you, 7th, 8th grade, longest times of my life. Longest times of my life, bro.
Well, trust me, you're not doing too. You're not. There's a lot of people who can get better than what one is now.
Yeah.
universe. What the fuck is that shit? Bleep this
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
But what the fuck are you doing playing
Yeah.
football? And that, bro, you're a fucking nobody.
No, that's so fucked up.
Bleep that.
I will, I will. Yeah, but like I'm very, very thankful for what you've done. You don't know you did it. You know what I mean? You
I
didn't do it on purpose or by,
Yeah.
you did it on accident. But it was just like you being like, I don't mean to be rude, but you being the joke of that period saved me like a lot. Like it was like, yeah, it just saved me, bro. I mean it. Fuck. All day I would do is just talk to God all the time, cry, all that. You know.
That's crazy, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know any of that. That's crazy to hear.
And football practice was funny as fuck with you. Guys, in football, we would like get pieces of grass and stick it in Josh's ear, and he'd freak out. Like, and then the coach would get mad, right? The coach would be like, shut the fuck up. Like, he thought we were goofing around and shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It was fun, bro. Yeah, but yeah, you helped me out a lot, bro. Thank you. I really mean it, Josh. This is why, talk about it, man. Talk about it.
Well, you put it there. So
Yeah. But it's yours. Talk about it, man.
I can't.
Yeah, you can. Talk about it.
Just talk. What do you mean talk about
Look,
it?
guys, this is the most, and I mean it, put me and all my friends together and everybody that I ever met in my whole life, put all their potential and wrap it up into like a bottle or something, whatever you want. This guy's potential outweighs that by a lot. Y'all have not seen this man like he just so like, God, he's just entertaining, man. Like he has talent and he has potential into doing whatever he wants to do. But, you know, a lot of us would say he's lazy, like very, very lazy, you know?
Okay, to be fair, I think nowadays I'm probably lazier probably because of.
You just have more excuses to solidify. I feel like you have more excuses to solidify your laziness. Like,
no, it's not. Well, it's not because I'm lazy. It's because I think it. Okay, I don't like admitting this, but I think it is a form of like depression. Like, I'm not depressed like those fucking assholes that need to.
yeah.
That are so depressed and that have to, like, I understand. Like, I get it if you're going through something, but goddamn it, grow the fuck up. Like, grow the fuck up. Get an antidepressants. Go fuck yourself, bitch. I'm sorry. No, no, seriously. Because, like, I mean, there's so many people who go through terrible things.
Yeah,
it's like, true. And I understand it gets tough.
Mm-hmm.
And people probably don't have that emotional intelligence to really get through that. But at the same time, it's like, whatever. So, like, I don't like saying that I have depression.
Yeah.
But I think it is a form of it. I don't know. I think there's a lot to that. And that's a whole other discussion. But I think that's because there was a time where I was very. Okay, I'll just say it. My biggest dream since I was little. The number one. There's been a lot of things that I've wanted to do. You know, when you're a kid, you want to do a lot of things.
Yeah, true that.
Race car driver. You know, I grew up with like Speed Racer.
Yeah.
I love that movie. That is a gem of a movie. Anybody who says that movie's bad, fuck you. That is a good movie. And a lot of other things, but pro wrestling has always been one of the things that, probably the main thing that has always stuck to me. Always stuck to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's something like, if I were to do anything, it would be that. And so there was a time there was, you know, it was it had to have been around like when I first started like to meet like the squad now, like Brian and Omar and all that, where I was like really into it. I was like this. Well, because when I was a freshman in high school, I remember the decision. I remember the decision where it clicked in my head. Oh, this is what I'm gonna do. I was in front of the DMAT, and I was watching like wrestling or something. I was just watching on my phone. Yeah. I was in front of the DMAC and it clicked. My mom just dropped me off, but I had it on my phone, and it just clicked in my head. Oh, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what my dream is to be on that stage at WrestleMania. And then I went to WrestleMania, my first ever WrestleMania with my brother, because my passion for wrestling comes from him. Yeah. Because when I was growing up, because he's 10 years older than me, and around the time that I was born, he started getting into wrestling, and he started collecting wrestling tapes, old tapes, DVDs of like WrestleManias, things like that. Mm-hmm. And I would watch that, and I would like I would wrestle the pillow on the fucking bed. Oh shit, yeah. And my mom would get rage at me. Yeah. Stop doing that. And so it came from my brother, and so finally, you know, it was a very special moment. It's one of the best moments of my life. The best like week of my life was when I went to WrestleMania 38. 2024 it was the WrestleMania 38, which is it was a really good WrestleMania because each WrestleMania is like good, bad, whatever. Like this was a really good WrestleMania. There was a lot to it, and there was just this vibe because Cody Rhodes, you know Cody Rhodes, he's like the face of WWE now. At the time, so he had been in WWE. Just a kind of short story. This is kind of really what I think inspired me too. Was obviously because when you're in WrestleMania, and you dream about being there, you're gonna want to be on that stage. But there was something about, I think it was this that really gave me this feeling.
What was it?
So Cody Rhodes, he was in WWE before. He's been in it for a while, but he wasn't getting that recognition. And he knew he had it. He was never getting there, right? But because John Cena was getting the spotlight. Randy Orton was getting the spotlight. Triple H, all those guys. Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, all those guys. So he left.
Damn.
And he did his own thing. And became huge. And everybody and people and real wrestling fans who go beyond WWE loved him and saw what he was doing. He changed his hair, became the American Nightmare. So kind of like calling to like where his dad Dusty Rhodes was the American Dream in wrestling.
Yeah.
And it was just and Dusty Rhodes, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. And the thing about WWE was what?
Dude, Kevin snoring is fucking.
Oh, it's Kevin snort. Yeah.
Die. Hey.
God dang it.
Yeah.
But so in the WWE, there was not a lot of things like they wanted keep everything within the WWE, and nothing would come in, nothing would come out, kind of thing. And like WWE was very strict on just being very selective and just doing what they wanted to do. That was it. And like they were the end all be all. So anything from the outside, well, like they didn't let anything fly. If somebody had a name from the outside world of wrestling and then came in, they would have a different name because they're like, once you're in WWE, it's different. That was their mindset. So like nothing would fly. And Cody helped in making AEW. He helped in making a whole other promotion that rivaled WWE. And then there was these rumors that he was going to come back, but everyone was like, no, there's no way. WWE wouldn't let it because he's this outside guy. He created a whole other company to rival WWE. That wasn't going to happen. And if he was going to come back, he wasn't going to come back as the American Nightmare. He's going to come back as what he was in WWE. The lights go off and his music, the American Nightmare, comes up. Everybody flips the fuck out. I don't think I've ever screamed so hard in my life.
Yeah.
But it was in that moment I realized anything is possible in wrestling. And there's this common idea in wrestling, like never say never in wrestling. We've seen the impossible happen, and that was one of them. And it was something about that moment that made me go, if something like this could happen, I was like, it's like, why can't I be on that stage? You know, maybe it's a different grand scheme of things, but you know, there was just something about that moment that made me think, if something like this could happen, there's just I just got this feeling like I could be on that stage. And I left WrestleMania knowing I'm gonna be there. Yeah,
is that the day you posted that thing?
Yeah, I posted on Snapchat. Damn. I posted like paragraphs on Snapchat, like 5 stories.
It is funny because I'm sorry that I did it.
Yeah, he flamed the fuck out of me.
Like, I screenshotted it, y'all. And I would send it to him and be like, why aren't you doing it? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, it was like, and essentially talking shit. But the reason why I really screenshotted it is because one day, I really, really hope to meet certain people.
Yeah.
That will listen to me. And hopefully give you a chance. You know what I mean? Like, sure. I want to help you make that dream possible.
Yeah. But...
you know?
Now, when you say to talk about it, the reason I'm so hesitant is because I think that dream is fading away. And here's why. I think the industry is changing so much. So much has changed to the point where if I were to even even if I were to get into the industry and I were to make it big, I don't think I would be where I would want to be because so much has changed. And from what I believe wrestling is, it's very different. The product is very different. You know, it's, everything feels scripted. Mm-hmm. It felt scripted before, but now even more than ever. And it just feels very cringy.
Okay.
And it just feels like everybody's acting. I mean, Bret Hart will even say this. Everybody's just acting. Everybody's just talking. Nobody's really working. Nobody's in the ring actually. And you watch the wrestling matches, and everything looks like a circus show. Mm-hmm. It doesn't look like a legitimate fight. Like even if you would watch Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, yeah, you could like if you knew anything, like if you're a boxer, you could tell that it was choreographed. But like these guys made an effort to make this look real. And Steve Austin and The Rock and all these guys. And now it's just very different. So I think if I were to even make it, this is the first WrestleMania in years that I haven't watched.
Damn, that's crazy coming that from your mouth right now.
I didn't watch it.
That's crazy.
Because I can't watch it.
Yeah.
I can't watch it anymore. I used to love to watch AEW. Kenny Omega is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. But he's gone through a lot, and he's gone through like a surgery. You know, he had like a sickness in his stomach. Mm-hmm. He had to get like his intestines chopped off and stuff.
Damn, what the fuck?
He had to get like a lot of his intestines out because he had this disease.
Damn.
And he couldn't wrestle. And obviously, you know, he belongs in the ring, and that's his home. So it's like he has to go back. And he's been wrestling, but I think he's gone through so much that now he can't wrestle the same.
Yeah, damn.
And to the point where, and just there's just a lot of other people in AEW, and anywhere else. Like I used to dog AEW because of this, but actually it's everywhere. Where it all looks fake, and the whole point of wrestling, because it all started from in Mexico with la lucha libre and the luchadores and enmascarados. Because that's what they were doing.
Shout out to the Mexicans, man.
Shout out, because that's what it was. That it was there. They were in Luthez and Buddy Rogers, and since the '60s, they were. Yes, it was choreographed, but they were putting on the impression of a fight. Yeah, it was telling a story. So it was more theatrical in a way, but it was a story through sports. It was sports entertainment through a sport, through a fight. Now it doesn't look like a fight. It looks like a circuit. It looks like a freak show. Yeah, it's done, and it's ridiculous. And I can't even watch it anymore. And so, I just I don't know about wrestling anymore, and that's why I'm acting now. Is because like.
Oh, by the way, can I say something?
Yeah,
dude, I've seen one of his plays, and he is the only motherfucker to ever like. I just showed up to support, because I love supporting my friends and all that, which and the stuff they do. And yeah, he made me tear. He started singing.
Oh, and, dude, so this was Chicago.
Yeah, he started singing, bro, and I fucking teared up, man. I was so proud of him. Like I was like, damn. And I was in my head, I was like, can these people not see his talent right now? Like this kid is different.
You are my friend though, so you might be a little biased.
No, I'm not. Trust me, I'm not biased. If you're asked at something, I'll tell you you're asked. I'm really strict.
Well, no, I'm not saying that you probably didn't think I was good, but to say like, and I appreciate it, that you sound like talented or whatever, but it's like
I hate saying that because you're lazy. I hate saying it. I hate saying it because you know what I mean.
I don't think I'm lazy. I think it's hard to find motivation nowadays.
That's what I mean. You're disciplined.
Well, yeah,
lazy. You know what I mean?
Right. But yeah, I played Amos in Chicago in high school,
and it was crazy. It made me tear up, bro. I was like, I had like my eyes were super watery, and I was like, oh, don't fucking cry right now to a dude's fucking play, But it was amazing, man. You did a great job. Which is why I need you at that Christmas prom I'm gonna throw to sing one song for me. Just to complete it. Like, I have this song I need you to sing for me with, like, an actual band. Like, I want people playing the instruments. I want people playing the instruments as people walk in. At least for 4 minutes, just playing the instrumental version of the song. And then once the instrumental version's done, they do it one more time, but this time with you actually singing the lyrics to the song. as people are already sitting down, the stage light hitting. You know what I mean? Like I have that in the vision, and hopefully I get to throw this pro within 3 years before I go pro in boxing. I want to do that like as a little thank you for everybody who believed in me. I love y'all. You know, let's take this shit out of the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like a little, just in case, like, this boxing is life or death.
Yeah.
Just in case I do die, I just want to give you guys one last, like a nice little hug. Give everyone a nice little hug in a way. You know what I mean?
But same thing. So same thing. Kind of like is boxing still like?
Yeah.
That's what you're set for.
Yeah.
Like me, wrestling is kind of. I think it's starting to fade away. Or I mean, you never know. But like you're still on that boxing. Yeah.
I feel like every time, I don't know why, but I feel like every time I walk away from it, I just get slapped in the face, like, and get put right back on the track.
Yeah.
Like I can't escape it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it is scary, but it also is what makes me feel alive inside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm really who I am. With like when it comes to boxing, you know, I could be the person I want to be, or like, yeah, stuff like that. I can go in more depth, but we have a little bit of time left. Yeah. We're gonna do an hour. We're gonna do an hour. We're gonna do an hour because I drove hella far and I don't want.
Yeah, we could do. Yeah.
First episode we do an hour. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
And next question I have to ask you.
Well, I just want to say too, and I didn't think about that. There's still a lot of things that I don't think about. But then when I say, I'm like, yeah, Brian's. Here's the thing about Brian.
Fuck Brian. This.
He's not here, but I want to. But I've actually. So here's Brian. Brian might see this and he might think this is a little weird. Brian, I've kind of. This is gonna sound really weird.
Like gay weird?
Maybe it's not gay. It's just like I really have. I feel like I've grown in the past like 6 years since I've met him. I have really grown a lot, and I think it's because I've really modeled myself after him in a way.
Yeah, that's
because I've never really met anybody like Brian. He's very different. He's very like like he's very calm, collected. He's really mature. He's really mature for his I mean, minus you know like when he's like in the party.
I can't wait. I'm gonna have him on episode 11.
You're gonna have him on episode 11.
It's his favorite number.
Oh, because that's a favorite number.
Yeah, episode 11.
I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that.
I'm gonna drop some lore, bro. So,
for real?
Yeah.
But Brian, so so a lot of things I've really modeled myself after, and like there's a lot of things that like I really agree with him on, and he's always made me like understand things.
Yeah. And
really see things. And at first I'd be like, because especially when it was about you, I'm like, because I may be saying this too early. Maybe this would be like for the podcast or when y'all do it. But it's nothing he hasn't told you, I don't think. But because y'all have such a very special relationship.
Yeah, no gay shit, y'all. Just
no
friendship.
No.
We're like brothers.
Yeah, it's not like Diddy and Meek. It's just It's just like
yeah.
No, but y'all are very special, and he's always said that like because y'all are so close that like when he would say that like he thinks you're the smartest person like he's ever met
in the world.
And when I first heard that, I'm like, you're crazy. You're fucking crazy. But then I started thinking about it, I'm like, he's kind of got a point. And when he said, I believe if anybody can achieve a goal that they have in mind, if anybody can achieve something that they want to do, anything they want to do, it's Ricky.
You said that, bro?
Yeah, he said that.
Yeah, that's nice. Thank you, bro.
And then again, I was like, at first, for some reason, I'm devil's advocate. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm jealous of you. And then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, I tell you what it was, because then Omar agreed. Whenever Omar's agreed with something, I'm gonna agree with it.
What do you think?
And then I started to think, so I think when it comes to boxing, I mean, boxing is a crazy industry.
Yeah.
But like when you say when how you talk about my talent and what my potential or whatever, I don't know how valid that is. But I know when it comes to you, and something that can kind of credit me into what I'm gonna say. Is that why I'm not just saying it? me being so lonely in my life, like with like no friends and being so lonely, you're very observant. That may make me judgmental, but that makes me very observant. And I know what I'm looking at. And when I see things, I picture it immediately, and I guess it. Like my judgments are very correct most of the time. Most of the time, if a chick's walking down the street, I can definitely tell she's a hoe. She's a hoe. She's gonna like that. That's my kind of thing. Yeah. Oh, that kid's gay. He's like, if I think he's gay, he's gay. I don't know, just things like that. But when I see you with your boxing, your passion for boxing, that's something that like seeing you make it in boxing is not something that like I think could happen. It's something that like I'm expecting it.
Yeah.
Like I already like it's like I know it's coming.
Yeah.
You know, it's that kind of thing.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
I see it too happening, but I just whenever I get the chance for people to chant my name, I feel like it's gonna hit my heart. Like right now, I feel kind of emotionless in a way. Until what I want to achieve, I get. You know, what that really is the end goal. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like will open my heart up. Because it feels still closed. But I feel like when I hear people chant my name, it will like, you know what I mean? Like, it will grow. Whatever's in there will grow. And it'll be like, I'll have succeeded. And I won't feel like a loser anymore, or like I failed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I felt like it was either I was right the whole time in the very beginning, and I wasn't led astray, or it's all in my head, you know? I'm trying to figure that out. And I'll give my life up. And I'll embarrass myself to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah.
Hopefully I don't die and fucking fail, bro.
I don't think of that.
Yeah. But I can see God using my death. And I would want him to use my whole life in any way he wants. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Speaking about God, do you believe in God?
Oh God. You're gonna ask that question there?
Yes or no. I just want to follow it up with something, and then we can move on.
It's not a yes or. It's not just a yes or no question. Like that's something we gotta.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we just dive into it?
You got 13 minutes left.
Huh?
You got 13 minutes left.
Okay.
Because I still gotta ask you 2 more things.
We go over now.
Yeah. No, you can't do it over an hour.
We can't do.
We just do a part 2 for like another time.
Okay. Well, we'll do a part 2 after this then.
Nah, it has to be another day.
That could be this.
Another day. Because I have more episodes with you. I gotta get rid of.
Okay. When it comes to God, I grew up with a very spiritual family.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very. I hesitate using the word religious.
Yeah.
Because my family is evangelical Christian, like non-denominational kind of thing. That was the Christian household that I grew up in. Very, very, very deep into that world. And when I was young, I was on fire for the Lord. I was a ridiculous kid. I was a terrible kid. But I guess that's just because I was a young kid and I had problems that I was dealing with, but I was still very on fire for the Lord. I wanted to make a Bible club when I was in elementary.
Really?
Yeah, and the teacher almost let it happen, but she couldn't because it's just whatever.
Or something.
Well, but I just think it was just something that I don't know, but she didn't let it happen. But like I liked going to church. I didn't like waking up on like so early. I liked going on like late at night on Saturdays or like on Wednesdays. Sometimes they would have it. But then there was just one day where it kind of like there was something wrong, and I was like calling for God, and then something just clicked. Like, and it is very like a lot of people face this, and just because you don't hear him doesn't mean he's not there, and I understand that argument. But there was just this moment where I was in my room. My whole world was formed around Christianity, around God, around Jesus, and all this being true. My whole reality of what I knew was this. That angels were protecting me, that my guardian angel was with me every second of the way, that Jesus resurrected and he's there and he's caring for me. Like this was all what I believed, and there was just this moment where like I started to realize, like, what if he's not there? Because you can't feel him. Sometimes you can't hear him. You can't see him. Whatever.
Yeah.
Because that's the mystery. That's where the faith comes in, right? And I always had faith, but it was more just like that was just what I was, where my mind was formed around. So it wasn't really that I had faith. It was just like that's what I thought reality to be. Then it clicked in my mind. What if he's not there? I started shaking. I like froze. I couldn't move. I tried to move and I couldn't. I was shaking. I was getting so scared because I was like it was like the world was like distorting around me.
Yeah.
Everything was like it was like very weird, like in my head, like it was just like everything was going dim. Like I think I was almost about to pass out is what it was. Because I was just so like everything that I knew was a lie. That's how it felt in that moment. And since then, because I was always a believer that, because I've always, I'm a double major in astrophysics. I really love astrophysics and space and science, things like that. And I always thought that science and space, especially astrophysics, points to God. But then the more and more I looked, the more and more there seemed a disconnect to be what we have proven and what we know in our history and things like that to what's actually in the Bible and what's said.
Yeah.
And if you wanna separate everything else but keep Jesus, because Jesus is the one. There's 500 or around like 300 to 500 people said they saw Jesus after he died. And they say, and it's like, why would they sacrifice themselves for a lie? They said they saw him, but then even that is like, there's a lot of things throughout history that we as humans claimed to have seen, but we didn't really see.
Like what?
We saw, like, why is the Milky Way called the Milky Way?
They found milk in it. I don't know.
Because I think this is how it goes. Is because they saw the streak in the sky where the edge of the Milky Way is that we can see. They thought it was there was certain people, like the stories were that there was drops of milk in the sky, so it was the Milky Way. Or like we thought, like just different stories of different things that, like, we create as humans throughout our lives. There are different traditions and cultures. We make stories of what we think we see, but it's not really the case.
Yeah.
Because back then, we didn't know what germs were, microbes. So to think that there's a whole other world within, like a puddle of mud, is like, it's like you don't even think about that. So it's like, did they see something that maybe they just were mistaken by? I don't know. And then on top of, so it's like, it's just kind of that. So when you say, do I believe in God? I think I'm at a point where I'll never not believe. I think it's just hammered into my head that much. But I always flip back and forth.
Oh, okay.
So I think ultimately I'll always believe, but I don't know where I'm at right now with, like, am I a Christian? Am I not? Am I? Because I'm not going to church. I don't pray anymore. Like, I don't do none of that. So I don't know where I'm at. But all I know is that it's hard. I'm one of those dudes that, like, my faith for Christianity is it's lost. So whenever people ask me, are you a Christian? I always say I'm still on my journey. Still finding my path. Just to kind of keep the conversation brief and keep it, but realistically, that's what it is. It's like, I don't know. I think that's ultimately all you can say is I don't know. So I don't know, but I still do think that the teachings of Jesus are definitely, whether you want to believe he's the Messiah and I know the main thing is he's the Messiah, and, like, he's the Son of God.
Yeah.
And he died and resurrected. That's the main thing. But if you don't want to believe in that, I still think that he is one of history's greatest role models. And I think his teachings are always going to stay true and make us better people as a whole. So that's where I'm with that. What do I believe in God? I don't know, but at the same time, I always go back to Transformers 2, Revenge of the Fallen, where Optimus is like, "What if we leave and you're wrong?" And he's like super badass.
Yeah.
It's like that thing. It's like, if Christians are wrong, no harm, no foul. But what if they're right?
Mm.
We can't prove that we can't prove that he's real, but we also can't prove he's not real. So it goes both ways. So I don't know.
Reason why I tell you this, or I want to know, is it says, if I'm wrong, correct me. Like let's say I were to go to heaven, and I plan on going there. Thank you Christ for that. And you go to hell, which I hope to God that doesn't happen. My memories of you will be wiped out. To spare me that pain. I don't want to forget you. You know what I mean? So I really want you to make it, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Give me a second.
Because those YouTube videos won't hit the heavens.
Give me a second. Okay. I'm not even for the camera. I almost fucking. It almost came out. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And it's also, then you also kind of think about, like, I definitely think about, like, people I've lost so far.
Mm.
And, like, if there's a chance that I could see my aunt and uncle again, there's a chance I can see Maddie again.
Maddie's his dog, by the way.
Maddie, my dog. Which it sounds dumb, but But my dog, my family's a huge, really big dog family. And she was a beagle, purebred beagle. She was gorgeous. The most beautiful beagle you'll ever see, guaranteed. Yeah. So I don't know. It's weird. It's a crazy thing, but faith is definitely a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that. It is said in the Bible that I think everybody has faith. Just depends on where they put it. I think it says it in the Bible or something like that.
I'm not sure.
I think faith is definitely a blessing that I think a lot of people are yet to find, if they do find it at all. But yeah.
Damn. Kind of don't want to switch. I feel fucked up if we switch the topic to like talking about you living close to the casino and stuff now.
Yeah.
I guess last thing, I want to ask you more questions, but we'll save it for another episode.
Okay.
So you live in this apartment by yourself, man?
Yeah.
Elephant in the room. Thank you for having us.
Oh yes, thank you.
But how is it like living by yourself in this? Like, is it get lonely? Are you sad?
It is lonely. Having your own space it's freeing in a way. I guess for someone like me, I guess I'm used to being alone.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it works both ways. It's like it's freeing, but it's also it's lonely. It is lonely. There's a difference between being alone and being lonely.
Yeah, true that.
And I get both, right? So, yeah, that's that. But
what keeps you going?
I mean, I don't know. I guess theater right now is keeping me going. I've worked for like 2.5 years straight to get into the theater department because the OU school of drama is very hard to get into.
Yeah. And what's the percentage rate to getting into OU?
It's around like 10%. Oh, well, for OU it's like 70%.
70
for the school.
Oh, but for
the drama department it's around like 10%, I think.
That's crazy.
Because they get on average like 100 below or above, around like 400 kids, and they can accept around like 40.
Damn.
So that's why it took me 3 tries.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, you got it though. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
And I can't wait, guys. We'll come back to go see him act. You gotta let me know, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta let me know. Yeah. Hopefully I could take like somebody with me, to enjoy that.
Yeah.
Eat some popcorn. Would you want flowers? That'd be gay, right? Yeah, that'd be gay.
Yeah, that'd be gay.
Yeah. I'll give you a good, nice dab up.
Yeah.
Maybe take you out to eat something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, guys, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We drove. Guys, I haven't slept yet, and I worked like the day before this, and as soon as I get a nap in, I gotta go straight home. Yeah, so it sucks, but we finally got this episode done, you guys. I wasn't gonna let nothing stop it from making it happen, but sadly, no YouTube video from this trip, which is okay. It's all right. I don't mind. Anyways, I think it's a one according to plan. I always try to figure out a way around it. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Josh, for having us. Appreciate it, brother. When we get back home, I need you to sign that egg because I don't have it with me.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
And yeah, guys, it's Joshua Lord. Everybody, round of applause. Give him a little something. You know what I mean? Hope you guys liked it. It's an hour special. Yeah, man. Wolf of Wall Street reference. But yeah, man. I think it's wrapping us. Subscribe, like the episode, of course, and shout out to the boy Josh. Yeah, co-host gonna be here again, sadly.
Hit the button, like the video, click subscribe, comment down below if you're gay, if you like men. Tell me if you want me to